writing homework. تقديم مالته يكون بعد أول محاضرة بعد العيد إن شاء الله. واضح طلاب؟ امتحانكم أونلاين راح يكون يوم الخميس القادم. أوكي. الشغلة الثانية الرايتنج هومورك، القسم الثاني التقديم مالته أول محاضرة بعد عطلة العيد إن شاء الله. أكو استفسار بخصوص هاي النقطتين؟ إذا ماكو استفسار على مود مباشر بموضوع Introduction to Future Forms. There's no future tense in English as there is in many European languages. However, English has several forms that can refer to the future. Three of these are will, going, to, and the present continuous. For example, I will see you later. We are going to see a film tonight. Do you want to come? I am seeing the doctor tomorrow evening. Present continuous. So the difference between them is not about near or distant future or about certainty. The speaker chooses a future from a form depending on how the speaker sees the future event. Is it a plan, a decision, an intention, an effort, a prediction, or an arrangement? This is the important question to ask when choosing a future form. There's more about this in news below. So for will or going and present continuous, the form, for example, positive and negative form, for all of these. So you can say, for example, I will help you, or I won't help you, positive and negative. Or you can say, for example, they will help you, they won't watch TV tonight. Regarding to going to, for example, the form can, for example, say, I'm going to watch TV tonight. So after going to, you have to use infinitive, uh, the same as the same thing with the will or won't. You have to use infinitive after will and going to. So for example, in terms of going to, you can say, for example, I'm not going to watch a TV tonight. Or you can say, she isn't going to watch TV tonight. For the present continuous, so you can say, for example, I'm catching the 10 o'clock train. He isn't catching the 10 o'clock train. There's a note about using going to. So try to or always avoid saying going to come or going to go. So avoid saying like that, going to come or going to go. We are coming tomorrow. When are you going home? So now we are going to talk about the use of the future form. So or plan decisions and intentions. Well, I'm going to can do these three different jobs. So, for example, well is used and modal auxiliary verb to express first a decision, intention, or effort made when at the moment of speaking. We saw this use in previous lectures. Remember that you can't use a present tense for this use. So for will, I can use will to talk about a decision, intention, or making an effort at the moment of speaking. At the moment of speaking. This is very important point. How you can recognize or differentiate well from down to, as we will see later. So, for example, I will have the stick. Please don't say, for example, I have the stick, because the present continuous doesn't work in this case. I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Not I see you tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow. Give me a call sometimes. We we will go out for coffee. There's someone at the door. Okay, I will get it. Regarding going to is used to express future plan, decision, and intention made before the moment of speaking. Before the moment of speaking. So, well, at the moment of speaking, while going to before the moment of speaking. So, for example, to be a doctor. Uh, Jane and Peter are going after they graduate. We are going to paint this room blue. Fact for facts and predictions, well, I'm going to. So the first use, and there's a difference between using. Well, I'm going to. So, well, at the moment of speaking, going to before the moment of speaking. So when it comes to talk about facts and prediction, well, I'm going to can do this job. But there's some differences between them. Well, the most common use of will is an auxiliary verb to show future time. It expresses a future fact or prediction. It is called the pure future or the future because those flowers want to grow under the tree. It's too dark. So, well, for a prediction can be based more on an opinion than a fact. So, when it comes to talk about my opinion or your opinion, uh, it will be better to use well to talk about a prediction. Uh, to talk about prediction. So while for the fact you can't use well to talk about this uh, anything related about fact. So, for example, I don't think Laura will do very well in her exam. She doesn't do any work. So you can see that uh, the speaker gives his opinion uh, in this sentence. So uh, the speaker don't think Laura will do very well in her exam. Why? Because the speaker opinions, because the speaker's opinion um, mm, we can, for example, infer from the speaker's opinion that she doesn't, I mean, Laura doesn't do any work. I'm convinced that inflation will fall to 3% next year. In this sentence, the speaker gives his opinion related to the percentage of the inflation. Going to can also express a prediction, especially when it based on a present fact. So here, mm, for going to, it is can we can use it going to express a prediction based on a present fact. While well, we can use will to talk about a prediction based on an opinion. That the difference between this an opinion, while for going to talk about fact. There's evidence now that something is certain to happen related to the fact. So she is going to have a baby. We can see she is pregnant. Our team is going to win the match. It's 4-0, and there are only 5 minutes left to play. Uh, it isn't going to rain today. Look at that beautiful blue sky. So it is based on fact. So, for example, there's no isn't going to rain today because the sky is very beautiful. The sky is very clear. There is no clouds. I can't see any clouds in the sky. No, sometimes there's no difference between where I'm going to. For example, this government will ruin the country with its stupid economic policies. This government is going to ruin the country when with its stupid economic policies. Uh, to build your skull to and when it comes to find a difference between using well I'm going to you have to do more practice in order to improve your skill in terms of find the difference between using will and going to. Otherwise, you will not reach to any um, good result uh, in using going to or and will. So regarding the present continuous can be used to express a future arrangement between people. It usually refers to the near future. So a quick comparison, going to is used to present a fact on a, or to talk to express a prediction based on a fact. Uh, well, to talk to express a prediction based on an opinion, while present continuous can be used to express a future arrangement between people. It usually refers to the near future. For example, we are going out with Jeremy tonight. I'm having my hair cut tomorrow. What are we having for lunch? Think of the things you might put in your diary to remind you of what you are doing over the next few days and weeks. These are the kinds of events that are often expressed by the present continuous for the future. The verbs express some kind of activities and movement. So another uh, use of present continuous is just like what you are going to put in your diary to remind you of what you are doing over the next few days or weeks. So, for example, I'm meeting Peter tonight. The Taylors are coming for dinner. I'm seeing the doctor in the morning. So there's two uses for present continuous to express like the future. Uh, the first use, the first one is to express a future arrangement between people. To like to express what is in your mind, or what are you doing over the next few days or weeks. The last thing in the today's lecture, remember that you can't use the present tense for this use. We are going to a party on Saturday night. You can't say we go to a party on Saturday night. We are catching the 10 o'clock train. You can't say we catch the 10 o'clock train. What are you doing this evening? Not what do you do this evening. Sometimes there's no difference between an agreed arrangement and an intention. So an agreed arrangement, usually we use present continuous, while for intention uh, we use going to. So sometimes there is no difference between them. So you can say, for example, we are going to get married in the spring, or you can say also we are getting married in the spring. So there's no difference in the meaning. regarding the two sentences. I'm going to stop here. Any questions, student? أحد عنده سؤال طلاب؟ طلاب تسمعوني؟ صوتي واضح؟
اي دكتور واضح.
دكتور واضح.
صوتي واضح؟ زهراء تسمعيني؟
واضح دكتور.
اوكي. بس احنا المحاضرة هذه اللي متعلقة بالفيوتشر انتهت. يبقى بس قضية إنه أذكركم مرة أخرى إنه امتحانكم الأسبوع القادم بكل المادة باستثناء محاضرة اليوم.